Wars don't just appear out of thin air, they are born from history, from ambition, and from the choices of powerful leaders. Welcome back to Time Capsules. Today we're diving deep into one of the most controversial and tragic conflicts of our time, the Israel-Palestine War. Why did it start again? And what role does Benjamin Netanyahu play in all of this? To truly understand, we need to rewind history. More than a century ago, the seeds of this conflict were planted. After World War I, Britain took control of Palestine. Tensions grew between the local Arab population and waves of Jewish immigrants who believed they were returning to their ancient homeland. In 1947, the United Nations came up with a solution: divide the land into two states, one Jewish, one Arab. The Jewish leaders said yes, the Arab leaders said no. The very next year, Israel declared independence. Neighboring Arab countries attacked, and hundreds of thousands of Palestinians fled, or were forced out, in what they still call the Nakba, or catastrophe. From that moment, war after war, failed peace talks, and bitter memories kept the conflict alive and unresolved. Fast forward to today, Gaza, a narrow strip of land on the Mediterranean, home to over 2 million Palestinians. Since 2007, it's been ruled by Hamas, a group Israel, the US, and Europe label as terrorists. In response, Israel and Egypt sealed Gaza off with a blockade. For Palestinians inside, life became suffocating. Jobs, food, medicine, all restricted. For Israelis, Gaza became a constant threat, a launchpad for rocket attacks. This fragile balance was nothing more than a ticking time bomb. So why did the war ignite again? There were warning signs everywhere: clashes at Jerusalem's Al-Aqsa Mosque, expanding Israeli settlements in the West Bank, and almost daily confrontations between Palestinians and Israeli forces. Then the spark. Hamas launched a massive surprise attack on Israel. It shocked the nation and unleashed Israel's full military power in return. But behind the missiles and headlines lies a deeper question: what really keeps fueling this endless cycle of violence? And here enters Benjamin Netanyahu, Israel's longest-serving prime minister. But Netanyahu isn't just fighting Hamas, he's fighting for his own survival. Back home, he faces corruption charges. His attempt to weaken Israel's Supreme Court sparked massive protests. His popularity was falling. Then came the war. Suddenly, the country rallied behind him. Netanyahu now presents himself as Israel's defender, the only one who can keep the nation safe. On the world stage, he strengthens ties with the United States and tests the loyalty of Arab nations that had been moving closer to Israel. For Netanyahu, war is not just about security, it's also about politics and power. But beyond the politics lies the human tragedy. Thousands of civilians, Israeli and Palestinian, are dead. Entire neighborhoods in Gaza are gone. Families torn apart. Children growing up with the sound of sirens, bombs, and fear. Every day this war continues, trust dies a little more, and peace drifts further away. So what's next? Can Netanyahu really wipe out Hamas? Will Palestinians ever achieve independence? Or are we doomed to see this war replayed again and again? The truth is, this conflict isn't just about land. It's about history, identity, and survival. History doesn't repeat itself exactly, but it does echo. The Israel-Palestine conflict is one of those echoes, louder and more painful with every generation. Thank you for watching Time Capsules. If you want to explore more stories of history, war, and mystery, don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, stay curious.